Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow.
And the finish!
Lewandowski. De Jong. Balde. It's Pedri. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kante at it in a wide position. Conte. Hangs in a cross.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. Good Colomwani!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Point-blank header!
That's a half-decent try.
Upamecano certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Thuram. Camavinga. Well seen. Saw that coming. Camavinga.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
He's picked his way through.
Yamal!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Saliba cuts it out. And it's Conte. Can he get it through? Koundé. Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Koundé. Casado. De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball. Levin.
And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's there to retrieve it. Looking to play him in. Kante could try cutting inside here. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Big header! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
France grab the equaliser. It's Lewandowski! And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, this is Lewandowski. Kamavinga. Oh, they could break here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Yamal. He's gone for goal!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Kolomwani receives it in a good position here. Koundé. Now it's De Jong. And it's Pedri. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Casado. And that's a good ball. Lewandowski. Great chance! Off the post. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's well. Real chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Casado. And it's Pedri. Rafinha. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again. Looking for options for movement. It's come to nothing. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's De Jong. Yamal. Yamal! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. Conte. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability.
Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Thuram was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Pedri. He's a sharp and solid goal! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level.
And he scores! Back in business!
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Lewandowski, nicely spread. Now it's Yamal. Yamal, he has found the way through.
There's the shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Hernandez. Kolumwani is onto it in a flash. And there's green grass ahead of him.
He's had a shot! And it's goal! France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. France take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lewandowski.
And the shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Thuram. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Conte aimed beyond the defence. And that's been drilled in, cleared away.
And again, they're pressing effectively. France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6, numero 25, numero 9. Lasciano il campo per
Koundé.
il numero 14, il numero 26.
France
il
appear to be
numero
happy to
24.
let their front players
Attenzione, un
stay
cambio.
up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Rabiot. Chouameni. 5 minutes left on the clock. Great vision. Brilliantly cut out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Casado. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he couldn't quite make it.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Balde. 4 added minutes on the board. Mbappe might just make this. Rabiot played into space. This is it then, now or never. Tries the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right.
And we're done. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for some training ground graft.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the...
Terrific header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Oh, what a climb! Goal, France!
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Conte! Conte!
Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
A lovely pass, but can he get there? That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kante, and he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out. Now this could be a chance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And this is Dembele. Dembele's delivery. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. This is De Jong. It's a really well-measured ball. Eric Garcia. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Pedri. Looking for the run. Oh, super find. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Valde. Rafinha. Can he get it through? Rafinha receives it in a wide position. It's out for a goal kick. France upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Saliba. Long ball by the goalkeeper. This is De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Rashford. Rashford touches it back. De Jong is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Nicely aimed pass. France do have a chance to counter here. De Jong tries to pass it through. And it's Rashford. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Christensen. Now it's Yamal. He came in hard, very hard. Camavinga has created one goal already. Hernandez. So what can they make of this? The ball goes in. Christensen getting this one clear. And that's a good ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That is good alertness. Threads one in. He's away. Dembele. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post. De Jong. Time and again they are repelled. That's a cute ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Balde.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Balde. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mbappe. Thuram. Now, can they get him away? And there's green grass ahead of him. Eric Garcia. And Yamal. Pedri. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. Saliba cuts it out. Camavinga. Bernal. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. Araujo. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Played back into the centre. Some resolute defending there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's hit it long. That is Conte. Barcelona still this single goal behind. That's good vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Just about up to the hour now. Bernal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Yamal. And back to the goalkeeper. Saliba. And Koundé. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Thuram. Mbappe. That is Conte. Looking for options for movement. Dembele is flagged offside.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
That is Conte. Quality ball. De Jong. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Rafinha. Distributed tidily. Rafinha. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Hernandez. Mbappe might just make this. And it's De Jong.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neatly clipped into space. Ter Stegen claims comfortably. Now it's Kolo Muani. And smartly reclaimed. He's a sharp little ball here.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Conte. Bullish header! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Rabiot aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Great vision. Kante is in a really good position out wide. Balde. Rashford. This is De Jong. And it's Pedri. Pedri. He's tried one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Well, he got
recupero.
rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli
Your
auguri
reflections
a un
then,
membro del
Jim?
nostro fan
Well, the way
club
the manager
che
has
oggi
stormed down the
festeggia
tunnel
l'anniversario
lends
del
itself
matrimonio.
to an almighty telling off.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that.
Can he finish?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Tries to play it through.
He's having a shot!
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Lewandowski. Casado wins the duel this time. That has been cut short.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good ball, good take. He's being urged to shoot.
Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pedri, and it's De Jong. And this is Lewandowski. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Oh, sweet feet. Little pass back. Casado. Might be danger here. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a Barcelona free kick. Great chance here to level it up. Plenty to aim at here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Tchouameni.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Thuram chasing after it. Balde. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Searching pass he's played there. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And the shots! And yes, it's there!
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's chosen to go back. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a promising position. Oh, well played, well played. Balde, driving on and making good progress. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? Played out to the right. They get a throw in.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 25. Viene sostituito con il numero 26.
Digna. Played into space. De Jong. And it's Casado. Tchouaméni has created one goal already.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great vision.
Oh, super! Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here, and it's there! And they are cruising away.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Casado. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei treni speciali.
And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Fofana. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Lewandowski. Fofana. Kolomuani. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely spread. Cross flung in towards the middle. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Christensen. And it's De Jong. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
It's Lewandowski! And he hits the net! They're back within reach!
Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So is this the start of a comeback? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appered to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
E di 81.007 spettatori.
Well read, and the danger is averted. De Jong. And Jamal. That's been slipped through. And it's De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Camavinga could move up a gear here. Fofana. And it's Tchouaméni. Kolomuani has found the net here, of course. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pinches it off him. Pedri. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. Pedri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Upamecano. It's Fofana. Koundé threads one in. Fofana receives it in a wide position. Pedri. Referee's given a throw.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 6, numero 9, numero 12.
Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's found the way through. Iñak defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This looks promising. Gets into some space. Oh, he's played it in low. Koundé gets it away. Oh, this is a great position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and
goes for a shot! It's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So now the difference is 3. That's a cute ball. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now this could be a chance. And it's Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Surely! And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were...